So much good information, so little time. Fortunately, nowadays, we have access to all the information we need to live a more healthy, happier, higher quality, not to mention longer life. Unfortunately, most of us don't have time to read scientific journals, watch documentaries, or go to college lectures. So what I hope to do here is take pieces of information I believe we should all know, break them down to about 15 or 20-minute episodes, share them with as many people as possible, and maybe somewhere down the line, hopefully, someone may learn something. So let's get started. This time on Hurt or Heal, we're going to be featuring juicing your fruits and vegetables with a clip from a documentary called The Beautiful Truth and the story of J. the Juice Man Kordich.
You know, I've been doing this now since 1948, ever since I had cancer of the urinary bladder. You know, when I think back, I just finished playing football for the University of Southern California, and I was drafted by Curly Lambeau and the Green Bay Packers. And then this urinary problem started. I started to pass blood, and I found out I had a tumor in my urinary bladder. And I had remembered a class that I had on one of my physiology classes, human anatomy classes, and I had inadvertently read about Dr. Max Gerson treating Dr. Albert Schweitzer, you know? And I figured, my God, after I found out I had cancer of the bladder, I figured if this treatment was good enough for Dr. Albert Schweitzer, it's got to be good enough for me. Never believed that much good could come out of it. This is the juice that saved my life when I had cancer of the bladder. The Gerson treatment, carrot and apple. Because of that, I'm here. All the drinks that I made, and I continue even today. And this has been how long? Wow, 1948. My words of advice to you: bring the power of plants into your body. There's nothing like freshly made juices to nurture your 100 trillion cells.
If you want to get real high, you make a big glass of straight parsley juice. It'll be the highest high you've ever had in your life.
That's not one of them, but here are the top 5 juicing benefits from juicingsecrets.com. And now our second feature, colostrum, with a documentary from endalldisease.com, which is a great website to go and just browse through if you have a chance.
As Dr. Daniel Clark says in his book, Colostrum, Life's First Food, the #1 killer in the world today is immune disease. The only way your body can contract any kind of disease is when your immune system has been compromised. Cancer, heart disease, diabetes, allergies, infections, autoimmune disease, ulcers, and even aging are immune related. If your immune system is functioning properly, your body will automatically heal itself of any disease. And when it comes to boosting your immune system, nothing on the face of this earth comes even remotely close to the healing power of colostrum. Colostrum is a thick yellow substance that is produced during pregnancy and is life's first food for all mammals. It is the most important meal in our entire lives, so important that most animals will die without it. Colostrum has been used throughout history by many cultures around the world. Ayurvedic physicians and the sacred healers in India have for thousands of years used bovine colostrum for both physical and spiritual healing. One Ayurvedic practice is to drop colostrum in boiling water and roll the balls in sugar. Northern Europeans prepared a special pudding made with colostrum and honey to celebrate the health of a newborn calf. Colostrum contains all essential fats, all essential amino acids, and is the most complete food that exists. Colostrum contains all known growth factors, which accelerate the regeneration and healing of all body tissues. Growth factors that help heal muscle, bone, nerve, and cartilage. They help the newborn grow healthy and heal quickly. Also in colostrum is all known immune factors, which supercharge the immune system and protect us from bacteria, viruses, and other invading organisms. There are an estimated 5,000 medical studies to date proving that colostrum heals immune problems, causes tissues to regenerate, and countless other healing benefits. Colostrum also contains every strain of probiotic bacteria that the mother has, and is far superior for restoring your gut flora than using probiotics. If a probiotic supplement was one instrument, colostrum would be the entire symphony. The immune and growth factors in cow colostrum have been verified in lab analysis to be identical in molecular combination to humans. Amazingly, the cow and no other animal is able to transfer these healing nutrients to humans and virtually all other mammals. Cows are universal donors of colostrum. Veterinary use of bovine colostrum has been proven very effective. Well documented is its ability to reverse disease in animals, and it may even be more effective than with humans. One of the biggest threats to our health today is disease-causing microbes and the untreatable superbugs which have developed antibiotic resistance. Virtually all disease-causing organisms are now resistant to the antibiotics we once used to destroy them. Bovine colostrum contains substances that are effective against many of the different microorganisms that are now resistant to the antibiotics on the market. The time for antibiotics is over. What we need instead is to enhance our immune systems and reverse the immune-damaging effects of antibiotics. Nothing is better suited for the job than colostrum. Before the use of vaccines, colostrum was given to people to build immunity. A PubMed study has shown colostrum to be 3 times more effective at preventing the flu than the flu vaccine itself. If a pandemic were to break out in the world, nothing will protect you better than colostrum. Colostrum is the only food supplement that will destroy viruses, something no other food supplement or drug can do. Cancer is the disease of immune deficiency. Cancer cells develop in our bodies regularly, and it's the job of our immune systems to kill cancer cells before the disease can progress. The development of cancer means that our immune system was unable to fight the malignant cells that appeared. Colostrum's powerful immune-boosting abilities make it, hands down, the best option available for cancer prevention. And if you already have cancer, colostrum is vital for you to boost your immune system, which will empower your body to fight off the cancer naturally. The immune system is our most important defense against cancer. Colostrum can destroy cancer-causing agents and other toxins in the environment before they can damage your body. For gingivitis, canker sores, and sensitive teeth, powdered colostrum can be applied directly to the gums with amazing results. Colostrum has proven to be extremely beneficial to athletes. An Australian study found a 20% increase in strength, stamina, and shortened recovery time among soccer players and cyclists. The growth factors in colostrum promote muscle growth, burn body fat, increase bone density, and speed up recovery from exercise and injuries. Not only is IGF-1, IGF-2, and growth hormone in bovine colostrum identical to human colostrum, but cow colostrum contains a higher concentration of these growth factors. Bovine colostrum also contains a truncated version of IGF-1, which is 10 times more potent than normal IGF-1. As Daniel Shawn of Iron Man magazine wrote in 1992, there is no other compound in the universe to date which can help you better than IGF-1. Not steroids, not biotechnology and its genetically engineered growth hormone, not releasing factors, not even a strict diet of pure amino acid and glycogen. Plain and simple, IGF-1 is the be-all and end-all of anabolic peptide growth factors. When used in conjunction with exercise, colostrum is considered as powerful as steroids at increasing muscle mass, energy, and performance, but without the risks and side effects. Nearly 7 of 10 Americans are either overweight or obese. Since obesity is linked to so many serious diseases, weight loss is critically important for health and self-esteem. Colostrum contains all 87 known growth factors, one of which is IGF-1. IGF-1 stimulates tissue repair and lean muscle growth, increasing strength and endurance. And more importantly for some, IGF-1 stimulates your body's metabolism to burn fat for fuel, including your own body fat. After age 20, the amount of growth hormones your body produces begins to decline. By the time you turn 60, the body stops the production of growth factors almost completely. The body begins to age rapidly and the immune system declines. The New England Journal of Medicine reported that the most effective way to stop the aging process would be to replace the growth factors that promote normal cellular growth in the body. Colostrum reduces aging by replenishing your body's levels of growth and immune factors. It also detoxifies the body, beginning in the gastrointestinal tract, removing free radicals and metabolic waste products that cause you to age more rapidly. It promotes skin elasticity and keeps your skin looking young and healthy, including the ability to reduce the occurrence of wrinkles. It increases bone density. It speeds recovery from injury. Common with aging is mental decline, and IGF-1 found in colostrum is associated with increased mental performance. IGF-1 and growth hormone, some of the smallest particles known, actually cross the blood-brain barrier and help with nerve synapses in the brain, enhancing cognitive function. Growth factors like gonadotropin-releasing hormone and its associated peptide stimulate sexual response. Anti-aging researcher Dr. Benjamin Frank found in his research that IGF-1, found naturally in colostrum, is one of the only substances known to stimulate the growth and repair of DNA and RNA itself. Growth hormone replacement therapy shows outstanding promise in reversing the aging process. Anti-aging clinics around the world have isolated some of the growth hormones and charge a fortune for this therapy. That's right, they charge you a fortune for something found naturally in colostrum. In human clinical trials with aged subjects, colostrum safely increased IGF-1 to pre-puberty levels, causing increased muscular growth and strength. Colostrum contains very small amounts of lactose, meaning if you are lactose intolerant, there will be no problems in taking it. And since colostrum is a food, it has no lethal dose and no side effects whatsoever at any level of ingestion. Everyone can benefit from colostrum: infants, children, adults, the elderly, and even pets.
And now, a peek behind the curtain.
I spoke at one of the local hospitals. It was an obesity lecture, and calories, 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 calories. We need to count calories. And, well, the funny thing is, we all tend to think that the calorie is important in human nutrition. Well, you know what? The calories are irrelevant. Do you know what a calorie is? The calorie is the amount of heat needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius from 14.5 to 15.5 degrees. Huh? I mean, when I say this to my patients in the examination room, I get the what's that, the deer in the headlight look. They look at me like I'm crazy, and then I ask them, I go, what do you think that has to do with human nutrition? And they'll look at me, still confused because they had no idea what I just said, and I'll say, exactly nothing, so forget about it. You see, the calorie is a quantitative heat chemist tool where they use to determine, say, how much heat is given off when you burn something. Well, you know what? Not to sound like a fool or anything, but I don't think anybody would adhere to this line of reasoning that, when we eat a hamburger, all right, it goes in our bellies and blows up. And that's exactly how a calorie is determined. You'll take a piece of meat or whatever food product, you'll put it in the calorimeter, you'll burn it. You'll burn it to carbon. Heat is released, into the water, raises the temperature on the thermometer and all that. So to determine a calorie, it's a combustion process, okay? So stop with this ridiculous notion that the calorie is relevant in human nutrition. It needs to stop. And if I were king for a day, I would strike the calorie from the side package and label. It means nothing. We don't eat. Food doesn't explode in our stomachs. Knock it off, okay, please.
We're hurting ourselves or healing ourselves. It's your choice. See you next time.